What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm just going to be giving my game day report for the Miami Dolphins and Buffalo's Bills game tonight. I just got off of work, so that's why I'm just now doing this. Unfortunately, we're going to be without Raheem Mostert and Malik Washington. Mostert, we just found out earlier this week. It is unfortunate. We are going to be... Devon Achane, we'll see. It's supposed to be a game-time decision. He didn't practice at all Monday or Tuesday, had limited participation yesterday. So it's a pretty rough spot there. Elijah Campbell, also questionable. He had limited participation yesterday, practiced fine Monday and Tuesday. He has an Achilles injury, apparently. But I kind of feel like he might end up playing. We'll see. But man, I don't know what we're going to do. At running back, if Devon Achane can't go, we might end up elevating. I mean, we do have someone on the practice squad. Deneric Prince at running back from Tulsa last year. He's a second-year player. So we could potentially elevate him, but most likely we'll just run it with Jeff Wilson and Jalen Wright, if I had to guess. As far as Malik Washington not being here, I imagine we'll probably end up elevating Robbie Chosen again tonight. Because I think going in with 4 receivers and 2 running backs sounds like a poor choice against the Buffalo Bills. Because the thing is, with Mostert and Achane out, I mean, we use them a lot in the receiving game as well. And Jalen Wright can do that, and Jeff Wilson can do that a little bit, but... I feel like we're going to need somebody. So don't be surprised if we elevate one of those guys tonight, either Deneric Prince or Robbie Chosen. Honestly, I mean, it's too late to do it now. But I was kind of thinking elevating Chris Brooks because he's on the Packers practice squad right now. That would have been an easy move. But it's too late now. We can't get him there in time. So that is what that is. As far as the Bills go, not a whole lot on their injury report. Taron Johnson at corner. He's going to be out. Javon Solomon as defensive end. He's doubtful with an oblique injury. Dwayne Smoot is out with a toe injury. Nothing too crazy on their end. Javon Solomon is like and Dwayne Smoot, they're both like depth guys, so it's not really too big of a concern. Taron Johnson, though, is kind of a starting nickel corner, so that could help us a lot, especially because I feel like we're probably going to have to throw the ball quite a bit. But as far as Buffalo goes, I did watch some film on them. Nothing really surprised me. I mean, we know these guys pretty well. They're going to do a lot of 2 tight end sets with Dalton Kincaid and Dawson Knox. I know that last week against the Cardinals, they didn't really throw it to Kincaid or Knox a whole lot. I do expect that to probably change. I think they'll probably get more involved. James Cook, solid running back, of course. Josh Allen's probably going to get most of the red zone rushes. That's just kind of how that goes. Keon Coleman, solid rookie receiver, good contested catch guy. Matt Collins, another contested catch guy. Khalil Shakir is going to be their speed threat. They do a lot of gadget and deep balls with him. Marquez Valdez-Scantling is kind of a deep threat. Curtis Samuel is kind of a do-it-all type of guy. Also, behind James Cook at running back, Ray Davis and Ty Johnson are also pretty solid. As far as our offensive line goes, I think we can kind of exploit it a little bit. Connor McGovern at center is fine, but Osiris Torrance at right guard, I still don't think he's good. I didn't like him in college. I don't like him now. When I was watching the tape, he doesn't handle speed well at all, and when the Cardinals were doing gap exchanges into his gap, especially the A gap between Connor McGovern and Osiris Torrance, they had a lot of success there. So I would like to do some of that, and I would also like to blitz like our linebackers, David Long or Jordan Brooks, or even because we've been blitzing Javon Holland off the edge, but I wouldn't mind going straight up A gap with him, to be honest with you, just to kind of see what happens, but. And defensively, from a scheme level, I mean, their DBs are not as good as they once were. They've lost a lot of guys. But schematically, it's still very similar. They run a 4-2 scheme, really. because they stay in nickel most of the time. They don't blitz a whole lot, but they do mix them in occasionally. They stay with 4 solid defensive linemen: Greg Rousseau, Daquan Jones, Ed Oliver, AJ Epinesa, and then they rotate in Von Miller as well. So they'll get some push there, and they will mix in blitzes with their linebackers and stuff. As far as their DBs go, they do move them around a lot. They do a lot of cover 3. They do cover 4, cover 2. Occasionally they'll go to cover 1 with man coverage, but it's not often. It is mostly zone. And they do a good job of disguising their safeties and moving them around so the quarterback doesn't get a clear look before the snap. They're pretty good at that. So we're just going to have to be on our toes. That's all. I think we can definitely score on these guys, though. There were opportunities last week for the Cardinals where the Cardinals had wide open receivers all night long. Kyler Murray just couldn't find him, so we'll see. But anyway, should be an interesting game. Should be a very interesting game tonight. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I'd appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.